Hi, I was recently asked to look at somebody's website because they had gone from a very high ranking down to nothing. I mean, like page 55 and stuff. And I never got to look at the back end because I could instantly see what was the problem. So I discussed it with them, and their site, now they've fixed it, is now coming back. It was some on-page factors, and then I also made some suggestions for off-page. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and cover it here, and I'll tell you why. Not because of their site, but because I'm seeing it more and more. Now I've seen it and noticed it, I seem to be seeing it on quite a few sites. So I'll try and explain what it is, and then you will need to review your sites. And chances are you're not doing it, you're not having a problem, but you need to be honest with yourself. Now, WordPress is wonderful. There's lots of plugins, lots of functionality, and you will often hear people, including me, talk about internal linking. Internal linking is good. On this site here, I've got a static front page and a link to the various categories, so that the search engines come to this home page and they go through and spiders the categories. One of the other great things is a tag cloud. These help you get tag pages indexed, which then helps the pages that are on there. I have used my very own indexing plugin, and what I've done is I've taken the RSS feed and I've put that onto the home page with a list of every page. Okay, this isn't a site I do a lot with. I keep meaning to and never get round to it, and it does okay. So that is a pretty standard set out. You've got the recent posts, we've got different categories all listed here, and we've got tags, a tag cloud, and some more internal links there. Now, what the site had was they had a tag cloud here, they had a tag cloud after each entry. So what you would do is probably something like that, and then you would get the tag cloud turn up at the bottom of the page. Okay, so and then what they had was they also had recent posts. So you get your recent posts and you stick that let's put that there. We're only going to show 5. Let's refresh again. Now they also had a plugin called related posts, because if somebody's looking at a thing on black wigs, they may be interested in more black wigs, so the logic says you want to show them these other articles. Now if something is good, more of something is better. I like chocolate cake, so more chocolate cake is better. Internal linking is good, and it is. So more internal linking has to be better, doesn't it? Well, no, because what happened was they had every page had 100 links on it. Okay, it had 300 or 400 words of content, and then 100 links out. Okay, they were internal links, but also everyone was keyword rich because all the tag cloud had been done properly. Okay, it was a great looking site. The guy has done every page individually. There was none of this like this site, which is just sort of reviewers on and a bit higgledy piggledy. He only had, I think it was 10 pages, and every page was crafted carefully. You know, good keyword usage, great titles. Well, this meant that the recent post was one keyword, then another keyword, then another keyword, then another keyword. The tags were all relevant keywords. So not only did he have 100 links on each page, but he was keyword stuffing as well. Now, back in the olden days, let me just take these out. Okay, back in the olden days, what you would do is you would put a page together. It would predominantly be rubbish, but it would feature your keywords a lot. You know, 3, 4, 5% of the time wasn't rare at all. People would put images on their page, and they would circle the image with their keywords. People would put keywords in the page and hide them by making them the same colour as the background, which I've actually heard was recommended by somebody at Vistaprint recently to improve your keyword rankings. Unbelievable. Google get onto these things. They catch you. Okay, they change their algorithm and you get spanked. Now, you won't always get caught. There will be somebody watching this video go, rubbish, I stuff as many keywords in as I like and I've never been caught. Good. However, do you want your main income source to get spanked? Okay? You know, the 200 days a year when it's fine won't matter, because all it actually needs is one day when one of your competitors complains and you get a manual review and you get de-indexed, you get moved down to position 50. Your income will drop like a stone. So if you want to tread near the mark, that's fine, but be aware of what you're doing and be willing to take the consequences. Okay? If you want to stuff your page with keywords through filling it with these recent posts, through filling it with tag clouds, filling it with yet another related post plugin, okay, then don't complain if you get knocked out. Okay? Internal linking is important. Tag clouds are great. Every site should have one. I have one in the sidebar of every site I do. If you've got lots of categories, I would include those as well. Okay? Recent posts, no problem at all. But think about it. You know, if you're looking and your page seems to be full of nothing but links, and even this one is a bit heavy. Okay? I need to put more content on there really. This one is a bit heavy. Then work on it. Okay, there are shortcuts to everything, but the trouble is if you are constantly going for the shortcut, you really need to know your melons, because you can get smacked. And I see far too many people who go, I was earning $400, Google made a change, I'm gone. And they don't know why, and they don't really know how they've built their site, and they're lost. And this happens once a year at least. So don't be one of them. You know, think about what you're doing. Google don't want to see 100 links on every page. Okay? They don't want to see 100 outbound links. I'll tell you what else they don't want to see. They don't want to see, if you've got AdSense up here, they don't want to see your page having more AdSense on it than you've got content. I also looked at a site recently that had AdSense here, AdSense here, AdSense underneath the content, and I think they had one of the link packages AdSense under here as well. I actually copied and pasted it and counted, and they had 200 words of content, as in the article, and they had I think it was 174 words in the AdSense ads. It was a lot. Okay, Google don't want to see that. They want you to be getting a happy, you know, you're meant to be offering content. I mean, not only are you not going to get any clicks, and if you do get a click on the bottom ad, it isn't worth much because, you know, they're stuffing all these ads on the page, which means the value is going down. Just have a big block at the top and a banner ad at the bottom if you really want to have something at the bottom. Okay, so you may be inadvertently keyword stuffing. Go and have a look at your sites and think about it. Have a tag cloud. If you want to have a tag cloud at the bottom of the post rather than in the side, that's fine. Don't have both. Okay, and look at your outbound links. If you've got 100 outbound links on a page, even if they're internal links, you've got too many. Go for 30, 50. But once you start hitting 100, you're into trouble. And as I say, there is going to be somebody who'll read this and go, or listen to this and go, my sites are fine, I do exactly this, I have hundreds of outbound links. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Fine, no problem at all. Okay, for the one time you get spanked, it'll hurt. And once Google start looking at one of your sites, there's a good chance they're going to go through and look at your others. So this business is simple. Okay, it's definitely not rocket science, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. But you need to have some patience. Don't just think I'm going to throw all these links on here and, you know, because more links is better. Inbound, generally that's true. Outbound, not so much. Okay, look, I hope the video helps. I love WordPress, it's easy to use, but just look at your own sites and see, are you keyword stuffing? Which is bad. Okay, cheers, bye.